Wait a minute. No. Damn it. PeeBee can hear me. Or rather, okay. Hello? No, wait. Am I hearing myself? What's going on? Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Hold on. What's going on, dude? Okay. Is this actually the GTA Marathon channel? I have to find this out. Where am I streaming to? Okay, looks live. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're in, dude. Holy shit. You guys have no idea how hard it was to get this set up. If you'll notice, the layout is going to look a little messy because I had to throw this together at the last minute. No one else was available. I had to. We're basically doing PNG strats, guys, for this layout, okay? But we should have both our runners here. We've got their names and we got a timer, so we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second run of 2023 ever for Grand Theft Auto Vice City in the BJ's Used Autos tournament, put together by Guy with, thank you very much. If you were watching yesterday, you saw an outstanding result. A bit of an upset, I'll say, but it was a good time for us all. And I'm hoping that today's event here will be just as spicy and ludicrous as the last. Of course, we have our runners PeeBee and Flodgen Lounge putting on the show for us today. We are about to get started in just a moment. I just like to hear myself talk, guys. Give the runners a moment to have their final thoughts to themselves. And it should be a beautiful, beautiful thing here. I'm going to post about this in my Discord. Guys, do you know who I am? Commentator today is KZ Fru. I don't know if anybody else is joining me. It'd probably just be me. That's fine. I can carry the show on my goddamn back by myself. It's an M-rated game, guys. I'm going to be using M-rated language. Do I at everyone for this? Let's see. At everyone. I am the master of ceremonies for the second race of the BJ's Used Autos Vice City No SSU tournament. PeeBee versus Flodgen Lounge over at twitch.tv/GTA Marathon. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all day. By using at everyone, you are about to mention 900 plus people. Yes. Fucking hit send on that every time. Wake up. Alright. Alrighty, folks. Runners, I hope you are ready. Gonna have to assume. Let's wave the mouse around if we're ready, guys. Let's just give it a, you can spin it, you can give it zigzags left and right, back and forth. Okay, looks like we're both ready here. I'm gonna have some audio. Let's see. Can we keep waving the mouse? I want to make sure we got audio. That's just where we're at right now, folks. Can you guys hear that? I can't hear that. I can't hear anything. Is that working? Hold on. Yeah, that's working. Alright. Okay, we're ready to go, guys. I'm going to give them a countdown. I'm going to start from 5, and then I'm going to get to 1, and then I'm going to say go. And when I say go, that's when our runners go, okay? Alright? Here we go, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. We got a bit of stream delay, of course, here. Of course, let's introduce our runners. We have PeeBee on the left here. Hungarian mastermind of the any percent category of this game. Can you believe that? Fucking any percent, dude. And, he, you know, technically you could say PeeBee has had the fastest completion of Vice City ever done, ever. PeeBee has weird game frame. You got a weird game frame, dude. Hold on. We're going to get some crop action going on. This looks fine to me. What are you talking about? We're going to crop this right now. Because I didn't have an opportunity to crop. Boom. Okay. And we'll get this one going, too. Boom. It's going to look a little jank, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. So I would anticipate, it looks like Flodgen Lounge is going for, yeah, the Vigilante strat here. That's a good idea. I was thinking about doing that for myself in some runs. Oh, wait, dox my own strats for my own runs. Interesting idea, Mr. Streamer, Mr. Restreamer. Dude, I'm so sorry. This is looking jank as hell. Hold on. Beep, beep. Oh, I'm moving the whole layout too, dude. This is what happens when no restreamers are around and you just gotta hand the stream key to a bozo. Me. That would be me. But I think we're getting close to perfection here. Alright, yeah, Flodgen Lounge doing the Vigilante, the Chainsaw Rampage here. PeeBee going for 1 frame, I guess. Looks like PeeBee is doing the 1 frame. We can tell it's doing the 1 frame because we have no Rampage timer here right now. Going on for PeeBee. Man, this is still... Hold on, we're gonna get... If you guys have ever seen me, like, crop on my own stream, it's a goddamn disaster. Like... And we're back, folks. You missed absolutely nothing. Looks like PeeBee has had a bit of an oopsie here. Going to the lawyers now. Starting back alley brawl. Flodge is on the way there. We gotta crop again, dude. If I crop again, I don't want this shit to crash again, man. Okay. It's all good. We're just gonna go for it and leave it as such, okay? Boom. Boom. We're just gonna have to live with that, okay? It's good enough, guys. Isn't it good enough? Alright. Moving right along. Let me finally start to watch the race here. Alright, PeeBee's just run over the chef. Very good. I never introduced Flodgen Lounge. Flodgen Lounge in a North America, United States brethren here. USA! Independent State tomorrow, buddy. Everybody's excited for America's independence, I'm sure. He's been grinding hard. He's got about a 5209 right now, I think is his PB. But he has been grinding away at getting 51, and honestly, I could see him getting something in the 50 range before long. He's really been honing in, improving his time. He's doing the smart play here, not starting the rampage before grabbing the phone. We'll start the rampage now, initiate that slide. Very good. PeeBee, of course, doing the 1 frame strat here, so that means you have to get a wanted level in this mission back alley brawl so that you can get a cop car and start doing the 1 frame. That is the way to get your Jury Fury dupe set up without a rampage, and that's advantageous because it allows you to skip a couple phone calls, basically. You still have to go through the dialogue, but you don't have to listen to it, so the lines just play very, very quickly. So PeeBee's going to run right into that alleyway, start shooting their weapon to aggravate the cops. They're going to get out. PeeBee's going to get in. That poor guy is sprawled out on the ground, getting a little suntan in this Florida heat. And there PeeBee goes. The phone does not ring if you have a wanted level, so what you do here, you grab the close icon, get back in the cop car, and I will tell you if PeeBee has gotten this 1 frame. PeeBee should not, probably not just run into the marker or, like, park right next to the marker unless they got big balls. They should, like, stop here, prepping. There you go. PeeBee's got that 1 frame. Outstanding. Well done. Flodge, meanwhile, grabbing a car off the streets. Got an alarm. That's really, really annoying. Flodge is going to want to watch out for this cop that's right in front of him. And it's really going to slow down your ability to take this phone call. Oh, he's got that wanted star. Flodge is going to want to just do the dupe and take this call after Jury Fury. That is what I would do. We'll see what Flodge does here. PeeBee, meanwhile, has got this, has got the one frame going and got on that Faggio just in time. Flodge is going to have to make it in here. No, Flodge is not doing it. Flodge really wanted that phone call, but you're not going to be able to do the dupe now. So I think we're going to see some Jury Fury here, folks. I think we're going to see some Jury Fury. Again, I think the thing to do there is to just do the dupe. Worry about that phone call later. I'm really not sure what situation we're in here right now. Flodge might be stuck on the phone, actually. Is that the case? No, I guess not. I guess the phone call is completing here. Or no, it's not. Or it is. Flodge just gotta... Okay, Flodge can still do this. Flodge just gotta start the second instance of Jury Fury. You can still... I believe you can still do that and get the dupe. I think Flodge is thinking that... Okay, are we gonna be doing Jury Fury proper here? Either way. While we're hammering away at this Admiral, let's check out PeeBee. PeeBee has done Riot. You do Jury Fury, then you go right into Riot, and you just do that very simply. You blow up the barrel, you blow up the, what is it, the van, the other van, and then you Death Warp. PeeBee is now taking the second phone call, and doing that without the lines, of course. I really think you could have, at this point, I don't think, we're kind of in uncharted territory here. I don't know what would happen if you blow up or aggravate one of the jurors and then start the mission again. I don't know if that would work. Because I think you would want that bottom set of cars to be untouched so that they both initiate, right? I don't think the top set of cars here would have anything to do with it. But Flodge will be getting along to Riot soon. In the meantime, PeeBee making that replay for the Kruger here and having the weirdest parking exit I have ever seen in my life. And here we go. We're going to do some side cam. Not actually a whole lot of side cam here. Usually you would see players at PeeBee's level these days do side cam for most of this drive, like this. Here we go. Now we're really getting the side cam action out of PeeBee here. So that is very good. Am I still in this call? Okay. Everybody's deafened. That's good. They can't hear me. That's good. So I don't care. PeeBee just really annihilating Gonzalez, just digging into the guts with that. Savage. Just making sure he's extra dead. And now Flodge is going to be going on to Riot here. PeeBee has a lot of race experience over Flodge, I would say. It's been a thing lately of some Vice City runners. Community's quite active at the moment. We see a lot of races happening at all hours of the day. And PeeBee has certainly been part of those, having a bit of an unfortunate collision there, but has a wanted star, so might be able to carry this wanted star to the mall shootout marker. And from there, you would be able to just dodge having to cancel that phone call. So Flodge now, in a bit of a predicament here. I don't think Flodge could do the Death Warp. Actually, Flodge is going to go straight into the water. That's a good idea. I like this idea. And now we'll be going on to Cortez missions with Flodge and Lounge. Probably going to be taking this phone call here. It's going to come in very quickly. Flodge punching the air a lot here. Going to initiate that slide. Sliding, of course, the fastest way to be on the phone when you can't glitch the call. And have your sprinting speed. PeeBee now at mall shootout. We're gonna do a little bit of French murder. Sorry to les Français citizens in chat. Very sorry. Also for my whatever I just did. Alright, Flodge now on to... we still have to wait for this Cortez call, don't we? Yes, we do. I guess we just took the Sunny call. And now we have to take the Cortez call. So, kind of a result here of... Flodge you know, it all started with that cop car that Flodge was in front of, or behind, rather. Flodge was behind that cop car, and when you've got that alarmed vehicle, the Hermes, if that wasn't alarmed, this would probably look totally different for Flodge. But of course, part of that also is how do you play around those things, and it's hard to say what the best play would have been. But, you know, I gave my own expert analysis on that. PeeBee missing this garage exit, but getting its second try. And now dropping down to make the close replay. If you guys know Vice City runs, Vice City speedruns, replays are huge. Close replays are especially huge in this category. Getting bopped by that Sentinel. Absolutely slaughtered. Lance is on top of the building. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Lance. All right, Flodge now doing his own T-Swine drive. He's going to get up to Gonzalez and chainsaw his guts as well. PeeBee cruising on into the Guardian Angels marker at about 12:05 here. That is a good time to make this marker when you're doing race strats. For one frame, you could usually get it like easily in 11 somewhere, but of course it's a race. You're going to have some things happen. So PeeBee getting there. It's still a pretty respectable time. GTA Marathon is taking an ad break. My stream is... I'm looking at an advertisement right now. But it's okay, guys. I got OBS open. I can see the run. We're still good. We're still good, guys. Think about supporting GTA Marathon if you can. Subscribe. We got some merch as well, if you'd like. All right, PeeBee now. PeeBee going for the shotgun. It's locked. Cop car is locked. I wonder if PeeBee knows the new strat here, where you throw the grenade at that last voodoo and Uzi it. I wonder if PeeBee is going to be doing that. That would be pretty sick. But we'll see. We shall see. Doing the chainsaw here. Guardian Angels, bit of an auto-scroller. I say bit of an auto-scroller because you can kind of speed it up now. Kind of can do that. Flodging himself now on the mall shootout. Didn't have a good look at his T-Swine drive. Wasn't really sure how that might have went down. But, seems like it went pretty well. Alright, PeeBee is standing in a unique spot here. Okay, PeeBee will just be grenading the voodoo. That's nice. That's pretty good. That's actually better than, like, Rugering the guys. I guess PeeBee did Ruger skip, huh? I guess PeeBee doesn't have the Ruger. The orange weapon you get from the, you know, from the parking lot there. Alright, so PeeBee now wrapping up Guardian Angels, getting on that Sanchez. You can get movement in cutscenes with close replays. You can also, like, skip, you can skip some fades or speed up some fades. You can stand up after being knocked down by something. There's a lot you can do with close replays. You can extinguish fires. Sorry, I've got indigestion, dude. I had a Reuben sub today. It was 9 inches of fucking meat in my mouth, dude, and it was so tasty. And it's still kicking my ass. I had that thing, and then I took a nap. It was awesome. Yeah, PeeBee sliding up here to, what's this? The chase? Yeah, the chase. There's the fades right there. You play like 3 replays there, and you can kind of skip through the fades. So PeeBee doing a bit of that, and of course doing the slide because you can't, like, if you don't have the Ruger, then you can't glitch that call. You can't do the first person to get the sprint. PeeBee is now going to try and glitch some cars. Glitching cars, very, very important. It's really, really critical to this run to have at least 4 cars glitched. Sometimes you can get 5 if you're fucking handsome and good at the game. Or lucky. I think it's more lucky. So PeeBee now, there's that replay again. On the stairs, moving around on the stairs there. Nice park job. That's about the parking I'd see in New Jersey, man. You got nowhere to park on the street, so you just park that shit on the stairs. What are they going to do? Who's going to tow that? Nobody, dude. Alright, so PeeBee, run into the wall here because you've got to not get too far ahead of this guy or he kind of soft locks. And you can unsoft lock him, but, you know, that's slow. We just want to avoid that entirely. Flodge and Lounge, meanwhile, doing GA. Really not too far behind considering the state of things, in my opinion. Like, you know, full respect to the runners here. You usually don't see vanilla Jury Fury in Vice City runs these days, but to have to go off script the way he did, I think he's recovered quite well. Is not really made too many mistakes that I've seen since getting into these Cortez missions. So PeeBee did the chase strat, the modern chase strat found by Iguana, as I learned yesterday. I think I knew that. I think I know my Vice City trivia. And just falling into the ground there. Flodgen doing the Ruger strats here, headshotting both of those guys. And now we'll do this movement in the cutscene, get that kill. Very nice. PeeBee, will PeeBee close replay bail out of this vehicle? No, PeeBee does not do that. That shit crashes for me, dude. Like, not 100% of the time, but I'm not doing it this tournament, man, for my races. I don't want to risk just a friggin' death out of nowhere, man. Or a crash. Alright, Flodge and Loud's now onto the chase. You know, about a mission behind. The chase is kind of an annoying mission, too. It went pretty well for PeeBee. So, we are happy to see that. Nice gate zip. Did not get the phone call glitch, despite having the Ruger. Kind of dropped that aim a little too early. Is still going to have to do the slide here. But that's totally fine. You can make it to the marker in time anyway. Before the end of the phone call, so you don't really lose time there. Get those replays in. Very nice. PeeBee with the heli landing. Beautiful, nice, gentle landing. You don't want to mess that up. You really want to have a healthy helicopter throughout this run. You use it a lot. Poor MH had that random-ass despawn the other day. I watched that whole run, and I'm not sure where that would have happened. I thought maybe, like, if you re-enter the Infernus on fastest boat on accident, like, it can happen there. PeeBee getting banjo stance here from Tommy. Look at that. That's some hella calisthenics right there, or whatever. That's some yoga, man. All right, Flodge pulling up, doing the chase here. Had a nice drive. Not as fancy parking as PeeBee, but that's okay. It's not about style points, guys. It's about who gets to the end of the game first. Is really what we care about here. And PeeBee, if you guys notice, PeeBee did this strat, extremely new optimization found by Anti. You can save at least 6 frames or more. It's probably more, because you got the loading frames as well. You can save a handful of frames by spamming a shitload of replays before Phnom Penh 86. That way you don't have to play a replay during the mission itself. Those closed icons, like the fades, just, you know, they stack, but not in parallel. They're serial, right? One after another. PeeBee now doing the shooting here. Does PeeBee use mouse fix? It's kind of hard to tell. With a runner like MH, it's very easy to tell that MH is using mouse fix, but I'm not sure about PeeBee. I don't use mouse fix because I'm a boomer, dude. All right, Flodge having what looks to me like a clean the chase. You know, can't really complain about that chase, honestly. PeeBee losing some time here on this section of PP 86. It is another auto-scroller, but you can kind of speed up a few sections of it. Not these, really, because you're going to kill the dudes way before the heli anchors in place. Same here. Let's see how fast PeeBee kills Lance. Very quickly. Doesn't fully get, like, well, I mean, that's pretty fast. The heli didn't, like, slam into the ground. It kind of dropped you down, but it was still, like, enough to really make a difference here. All right, briefcase pickup at about 20:45 or so. That's pretty respectable. Pretty respectable for a race here. Only commentator today is me, guys. Turday? Did I say Turday? What am I saying, man? I'm gonna have to drink some water. I'm gonna have to cast this for another 30 minutes, bro. Holy shit. I'm doing the restreaming. I'm doing the casting. Had to put this together out of nowhere. All right, Flodgen having, I think that looks like a good heli landing, right? I don't know. I blinked. I wasn't looking at it. PeeBee is now doing the fastest boat. Trying to glitch more cars still. You know, that's definitely the thing to do. You want as many as you can, and you don't have many opportunities, especially if you skip the Ruger. You can't really glitch cars before GA. I usually get like 1, sometimes 2, and I'm feeling good. So you really got to cram them in wherever you can. Flodgen Lounge now on PP86 himself. PeeBee just crashed right into this cop boat. Very nice. You know, played a little bit of chicken with the police. I'm not going left or right. I'm just slamming right into your ass. What are you going to do? All right, all right. PeeBee's now going to make his way over to the hedge maze and grab this snipper rifle so we can snip some heads later. Click on some faces. This is a part of a strat called the ammunition skip, including the grenades as well, the grenade pickups. And both runners should be managing their inventory in a way that they're going to have their Uzi ammo copied to their grenade slot. PeeBee is doing that right here. Grenades are out, and we're going to do a couple close replays here. Just the one. I think, is that enough? Do you get movement? I don't think you get movement in this cutscene with just one. No, PeeBee's going to have to play another replay here to actually get the grenades. There it is. Don't worry, guys. They're both deafened. They cannot hear me. Commentator is not influencing the outcome of this race. Flodgen on the last bit of PP86 here. Phnom Penh 86. Cool kids call it PP86. You know what I mean? Alright. Get that lance kill in. Pop. Pop, pop. Watch him drop. PeeBee now on the second part of supply and demand here. Bit of an auto-scroller. Kind of up to how Lance is feeling that day. Alright, Flodgen Lounge picking up briefcase at 23:45. About 3 minutes difference between these two runners right now. Anything could happen. PeeBee is definitely experienced in the race environment and has demonstrated thus so far having more or less just a really clean, standard Vice City run. It's hard to lose a whole lot of time during these Diaz missions, in my opinion. You'll lose some seconds here or there, maybe. I mean, except for the chase, alright? The chase sucks. But after the chase, you know, Phnom Penh through supply and demand, you've got a few tricks you can do to save some time, but those are really, like, small optimizations that, frankly, do matter at this level. Because these runners... Flodgen with a 52, of course, been on 51 pace many, many times. I've seen him on 50 pace even, honestly. Just matching some of those 50 benchmarks that I have stored in my brain, in my random access meat. You know? The brain meat. PeeBee wrapping this up. You gotta kill that last boat really late, because otherwise Lance... complete disregard for all things safety, and we'll just plow right into it. You can flip, you can go sideways, it's a mess. Ooh, PeeBee whipping out the blind movement here. The right side movement, getting into that helicopter. I'm seeing the blade spin there. Right? There we go. Maybe wasn't 100% successful in that, but it's fine. Flodgen doing the sniper himself here. And PeeBee getting in that helicopter off and away. To sir, yes sir. You want to make it to this marker as quick as you can. Didn't play a closed replay in this marker. Interesting. That actually saves, like, a decent bit of time. Alright, I think Flodge got the double close replays here. So Flodge will have movement in this cutscene. There you can see, yeah, you can see your boat kind of careening in there. That's nice. Saves a few seconds. You, of course, don't have to play the replay again to get the fat stack of grenades. You ever walk around town telling all the ladies, like, hey, I got 400 fucking grenades in my pocket. You want one? That's what I do. PeeBee making that Cherry Poppers replay will come in handy later. Much later. And now we're going to do the grenade throw into the chainsaw the door and get hit by the nade while you're going in the tank, and that eliminates collision with the garage door at the end of this mission. What do they answer? I think you know what they answer. They call 911, buddy. Anyway. PeeBee wrapping up Sir Yes Sir. And Flodgen just cruising on supply and demand here. Really nothing you can do. Tourney is single elimination, so this stage, we're still in the round of 16. It is a 16-player tournament. This is the second match of the tournament. And that means that whoever loses this race is OUT out of here. They get dropped into the trap door. They get locked up in Diaz's basement. Get to make some of those El Diablo films. Alright, PeeBee glitching a ton of cars here. I've seen at least 3, maybe 4. That could be number 5. Losing a little bit of time on the end of that call there. Usually, optimal gamers will get into that helicopter right as that call ends. Very common at this level. PeeBee just taking a little bit of extra time to glitch that final car there. Alright, Flodgen Lounge doing the long way around the stairs here. Only, like, really fancy freaks are doing the off-screen movement. I can't do that shit. I got a 50, dude. I got a 50-22. Okay, I'm not bad at this game. Alright, PeeBee getting ready to start Death Row, playing some replays to advance the dialogue lines while the game is kind of suspended. So that way the heli blades don't spin down very much. Flodgen Lounge starting Sir Yes Sir himself. Gonna be making that Cherry Poppers replay, getting that tank into the garage. And right now, you know, I would say PeeBee, you know, is in the lead, but also I think has the mechanical edge here. Of course, has that race experience. So I would be interested to see if PeeBee can maintain this pace for the rest of the run. Otherwise, I'm worried that Flodge will have a hard time to catch up here. But anything can happen in Vice City, dude. It's a hell of a game. PeeBee's not feeling very confident about that heli landing. Gets out and gets back in, and actually is doing M60 here. Very interesting. Going in to chainsaw the guys. Now, it's very common. It's very common to nowadays just say YOLO, fuck it, just go and guns blaze. Well, not guns blazing, actually just chainsaw the dude that's in front of Lance, and that's it. Don't worry about anything else. But PeeBee taking a little bit of that extra time to really make sure that you're not going to get clapped in any way possible here. Playing it safe. Flodgen wrapping up Sir Yes Sir himself. Guess it went pretty standard, you know, full health and armor. I you know, not really sure. I only have one pair of eyes, guys, and I cannot focus one on each game feed. I'm just not that much of a gamer. I don't know if some of you can do that, but I certainly can. I'm kind of watching one feed at a time here. PeeBee nudging that helicopter, giving that building a little kiss. And I guess that light post there, too. Flodge glitching some cars of his own. Might get this one here. I don't think the Uzi has that range, unfortunately. Wonder how many Flodge has glitched. But PeeBee is definitely looking good in the glitch cars category. Pardon me. This is a professional broadcast, guys. I'm in a suit and tie right now. Definitely not burping and sniffing on the stream. You know, this might as well be an NFL Super Bowl broadcast right now. I'm just that good at it. Alright, we got some heli flying going on right now. Flodge and landing outside of the Malibu for death row. Gotta hand it to Flodge, that early game jitters. He seems to have settled in despite the worries of that early game. You know, gotta hand it to these runners. Okay, PeeBee doing the pill slide here, setting up for the pill slide. You got the adrenaline going. You're gonna need to initiate a slide. PeeBee does in plenty of time. This saves like a few seconds, and it's a thing that I found, guys. FYI, Mr. KZ Fru found the pill slide, but I decided it was actually not something that saves time. It does save time, so I wasn't intelligent enough to figure that part out. PeeBee having a slow clip here. That's a little unfortunate, giving it a little bit of a duck. And having to do it there as well to make sure that that chainsaw does land between Diaz's cheeks. And that's rub out right there. Clocking in at about a 32-25 white screen. I would say this is about 51-ish pace, like mid-51, 52 pace. Now on the shakedown. Flodge just going in. That's what I was talking about earlier. Not shooting those dudes, not those 4 dudes there. Flodge just went in, get the chainsaw on them. That's probably what I would do as well. I mean, if you're Flodge, you got to cut as many corners as you can within reason to try and save any kind of seconds here. And you know, PeeBee opening the door, letting him kind of save that time. But Lance is nowhere to be found. And that's a little annoying. Oh, there we go. Boo! Lance out of nowhere. All right, PeeBee getting into the mall here. Shakedown. Doing grenade shakedown. Doing those 2 throws right out of the gate. Very good. Looks good. Got a 3rd throw there. That should blow up that last set. Kind of trying to do a quick grenade throw. Didn't quite get it. But grenade shakedown, of course, very, very fast. Getting those nades right up the balcony. That's like super lenient, man. I feel like you don't even need references for that. You just chuck 2 in the general direction and you're good. Oh, excuse me, that sub. 9 inches of meat, man, is trying to make its way out of my... trying to get up into my esophagus for some reason. Love me a good Reuben, dude. Alright, PeeBee doing the buy warp to Cherry Poppers. You make that replay on Sir, yes sir. And it comes in handy much, much later. It's how you get out of the mall. You get into that Infernus, you do the buy warp, and you go into the void. Flodge and Lounge being very careful with the heli landing outside the mansion. Can't blame them at all for that. PeeBee rocking right in here. Going on to Bar Brawl with a very smooth shakedown, a very smooth rub out, except for that clip, I guess. But what are you gonna do? Flodgen in the wrong place. Okay, there we go. Flodgen does this uncrouch into the marker. That's right. All right, off we go. Flodgen is making his way in. He's not doing the pill slide. He's just going in. Let's see this clip. That's a much faster clip than PeeBee. And there we go. We got Diaz down. Probably going to have like a 35, 25 white screen. 26. Not too bad. So we're still looking about pretty much at a 3-minute differential still for both of these runners. PeeBee having the 3-minute advantage over Flodge right now. More or less. Anything could still happen. You never know what's going to go wrong, but PeeBee is showing a lot of consistency, a lot of clean gameplay here. Vice City is going to have to Really roll the dice and get something juicy cooked up to make this one any closer than it is now. Alright, PeeBee doing the, blowing up the Oceanic in there and throwing the nade. Interesting. No 2 nade, but 1 nade with the M60. Alright, yep, no problem there. PeeBee going for that second PCJ. I'm guessing maybe he popped the tire in the first one, but I don't know. I have 0 audio. I have absolutely 0 audio, so I don't know. Flodge throwing his 2 grenades on his shakedown. Let's see it. He's got the Uzi out. We're going to do some Uzi on the windows here. Okay, 2 nades in the Uzi. Not bad. Going for this set of windows and then breaking that one. Okay. PeeBee now on to Copland. We're going to set up the save icon replay in the mansion here. And then grab that close icon. Sometimes you can get a fast fade if you grab the close icon. Let's see if it happens here. Nope. This strat is bullshit, dude. It happens like 1 out of every 3 times you try it. Alright. PeeBee now onto Copland. Let's see how this one goes. You have a lot of ways to avoid the obstacles in Copland these days. You can replay away strips. You can replay away barricades. You cannot replay away FBI ranchers, unfortunately, but PeeBee does have 5 glitch cars, so you're not really going to see much of anything happen here. Look, the city's dead as fuck, dude. Replaying away that barricade. Probably didn't even need to do it, but, you know, might as well. Just cost you a couple frames, whatever. And that's a smooth sailing first half of Copland here. Not going to be doing any line skips. Just going to sit on that motorcycle and Flodge and Lounge. Now on to Bar Brawl himself. I didn't catch that garage close time. Maybe I'll time the open here. 38:06 for PeeBee garage open. We'll have an idea of the difference between the 2 runners here, perhaps, when Flodge and Lounge makes it there. Second half of Copland. You're going to have the 5 stars from earlier. That's going to mean, basically, on some level, the game thinks you were in the mall, right? Without a cop uniform, so that's how you get that 5 stars. And that means these guys are going to be mad, and they're going to shoot you. Not this time. I guess PeeBee paid them off. Smart thing to do. Bribe the NPCs. Do whatever you got to do to have an advantage in the race here. Flodgen doing that fancy turnaround, drive-by, and the 2 dudes on Bar Brawl. Lance is here for PeeBee, so no time lost to Lance. And off PeeBee goes. Back to the mansion. Should be smooth sailing. Just a very standard Copland for PeeBee. Nothing too insane, but very, very standard. PeeBee has been playing so much. PeeBee has PB'd at least twice recently that I've seen. Has cut his time down from about a 50-40 something, like a high 50-40, to now in the 50-30 range and shooting for even lower. Flodge with a good bar brawl there, but a flat tire on the front here. That's really annoying. He's going to have to go with it. Because, unfortunately, if you were to make a swap, he's going to make a swap. That's going to kill your helicopter at the mall. So what Flodge has to do, if he's aware of this, what he's going to have to do is go for the Sparrow that is near the Copland garage. And that helicopter is a bit slower, so you're going to lose some time to PeeBee there on that. Also going to lose some time just because it's a Sanchez, dude. It's a fucking Sanchez, and it's not a PCJ. PeeBee wrapping up Copland, flying right to the hospital, bashing the helicopter against that wall to get that quick stop. Gonna be playing his his save replay that Flodge has just made there. And the reason you do that, you set up a warp for pretty much the end of the game. Now PeeBee is going to make the Rampage replay so that we can get on mission 0 for spilling the beans. Let's see how PeeBee does it here. There's a couple ways you could do it. You might just go for the Rampage buy, and PeeBee does and pulls it off. That's very, very good. Commentators, Auntie and English Spin, were talking about this yesterday, about how this is just bullshit sometimes, and it really is. It's kind of risky to go for in races, but of course PeeBee's got big nuts and just makes it happen. Making that save replay. Kind of an interesting spot for it. I don't make it out there. But I trust PeeBee. He's good at this game. Flodge onto his Copland and negotiating this well enough with the Sanchez. What did we have for the garage open for PeeBee? It was like 38.06. So now we're looking at 41.32 garage open. So the gap is widening here for these runners. PeeBee is pulling ahead here. All right, Flodge is aware of the Sparrow being necessitated here. Very good, driving that Sanchez over to the Sparrow. It's not really the vehicle that you want to be in, but it is there. It's old, reliable. It's a good backup. This game does have many, many, many backups, dude. So Flodge busting out that Sparrow because, unfortunately, if you enter too many vehicles between Shakedown and Copland, you do lose your VC and Maverick, and that's a super fast, super agile helicopter. So Flodge, knowing that he doesn't have a bike and cannot kind of cheese those two guys with M4s, he's going to go in the side door here. PeeBee, meanwhile, just having, again, very standard spilling the beans. Shout out to Josh Moose for the Josh jump. Thank you, Josh. Flodgen is going to snipe these guys from a distance. That's smart. Super, super safe. Super safe. But again, like, just things that PeeBee did not have to do, right? Flodge is having to take an extra step here, an extra step there, and do it with slower vehicles. So it does widen the margin here. PeeBee, meanwhile, grabbing these two bribe stars. And sliding on back to the Printworks, and we're now on to duping for PeeBee. Flodge looks like he's got Lance and the Sparrow. They're going off and away together. And PeeBee is going to start duping. Now, guys, if you don't know anything about duping, it's just basically magic. You just convince the game that you have more assets than you actually do. And it's all about the assets, guys. It's all about the ASS ETS, okay? It's all about the assets. All right? That's how you beat Vice City. You got to have 7 assets, all right? And so far, PeeBee now has 3. And each time you do this little sequence here of getting into the Cherry Poppers ice cream van while you're on the mission, hit the courier, you advance your assets by 1. So now he's got 4. You want to do this 5 times. So PeeBee's done it twice so far. You do it 5 times so you can get to 7. Sorry, he hasn't actually finished Printworks yet, so he's only got like 1 plus these 2. Now it's 3. Flodge wrapping up Copland and will be starting his own Printworks adventures very soon. Again, PeeBee just so experienced at these no reset runs, at this race environment, and has been grinding super, super hard. All of that is paying off here.
What's going on?
Flodge didn't get a glitched call there, so he's going to have to slide. Still going to make it to the Rampage marker in time to make that replay before the icon activates. Did he, in fact... I didn't actually see the replays flash. Maybe I blinked. I don't know, guys. We'll see. PeeBee is done with duping. Flodge, here we go. What's Flodge going to do? Oh, no. That's a rough one. It's a really rough one, guys. When you get the Rampage before buying the Printworks, that is a rough one. So that's going to cost you a bit of time. I forget. Did Auntie say there's a faster way to get out of this than having to wait the 2 minutes? You could, like, you could kill 10 gangsters What you could do is make a replay over the Tech 9 rampage that's nearby, kill 10 gangsters, and then try again. That could be faster than 2 minutes. But, you never really think about doing that because when you miss this, your heart just fucking breaks, dude. You could also death warp. You could. You lose your weapons, though. That can be kind of a headache, especially for... because you still need guns, right? You need guns for... hit the courier, you need guns for CTC. Flodge is going to go get armor. Can you actually pick... You can pick up armor, yeah, while you're on a rampage. You can pick up armor and health. Yeah, might as well. So PeeBee did lazy hit the courier. That is when you play that replay. Oh man, PeeBee's doing big nut strats. We're going to snipe the girl out of the helicopter, then take the call. This is fast. This is faster than, like, waiting for them to get out and chainsawing. It's, like, a little bit faster. Because you're a little bit closer, and you get the briefcase a little bit sooner. Activating those lines, even though the girl isn't there, there's just, like, a trigger where you can activate that voice line. And PeeBee is now going to be cruising away back to the Printworks, doing this fancy jump to trigger the end of the mission and stand in that call block zone by the property icon, sorry. Even though the property icon isn't there anymore, there's still that call block zone. Taking that call, taking that instant call that comes in 1 frame before the end of the mission. That's how you get that instantly. Otherwise, you would have to wait 20 seconds because passing the mission does reset the call timer. So the fact that it comes in 1 second early is very good. Flodge got his rampage by this time. Very, very good. PeeBee lining up for CTC snipe. Let's see it. We're doing some really slow snipes here. I don't know the optimal way to do this anymore, man. I just fucking wing it. Got a 9-shot snipe there. Not bad at all. Flodge and Lounge taking that taxi. Taking out some of that frustration on poor innocent beachgoer. That's okay. A lot of beachgoers die in Vice City. It's totally fine. PeeBee now doing CTC. Getting popped by the Sanchez. Rolling backwards a little bit on that bike, and it's still standing up. What a weird sequence of events. How unusual was that? Just a good little goof. So, PeeBee deciding to wait for these guys to show up, whack the pole. Did not actually whack the pole. Having to shoot the cop to scare him off. A 1-star cop that gets shot will just run away from you. And he didn't actually kill this set of collectors here. Didn't get lucky. Did not get the light post or the power pole bop. Whatever it is. That's the new dance craze, guys. That's what I do after I drink a Grimace shake. That's how you date this VOD. Anybody that watches this in 2026 is going to be like, oh my god, the Grimace shake. Shut the fuck up, KZ Fruit. Flodge and Lounge now doing the Josh jump himself. And PeeBee waiting on this phone call now. Got that warp to the mansion from earlier, from that save icon replay. Getting the call. And that's the final call. KYFC has started for PeeBee. The final mission. Setting up for the P-word strat. The chainsaw kill. The Zoomers these days do this in a very strange way, dude. It's like you blow up 2 limos and then you steal one and you line it up against the wall of the mansion. I guess that makes this more consistent. Like the Sunny chainsaw kill. Maybe I should learn this, dude. I don't know. You just put that right there. Flodge on the dupe it himself. That's the first dupe. Having a bit of a stumble there before getting on the bike. So not going to get a fade skip here. That's another thing, too. I think PeeBee got... I don't know. I didn't count PeeBee's fade skips, to be honest. Too much going on. Commentators only got 1 pair of eyes. And 1 voice, okay? As soon as I figure out how to dupe my set of vocal cords, we'll commentate both feeds at once, okay, guys? Alright, that's what we'll do. PeeBee is getting the Lance spawn here. And Lance is actually dead this time, unlike yesterday where MH, like, chainsawed Lance enough that he falls over, but then he didn't die. And so that confused everybody on the broadcast yesterday as to why Sunny wasn't spawning when he should have. Flodgen continuing to do these dupes. What are we on now? 3? We're on 3 dupes for Flodge. PeeBee is just waiting now, waiting out the timer. This mission is on a timer, and Sunny spawns 2 minutes after you start the mission, independent of Lance's spawn or death. That's an independent timer, so there's really no way to speed this up. He's got the movement here. Is he going to get the chainsaw kill? Boom! No, not even. See, you did it with the limo, and that shit still did not work, bro. That's crazy. He's dead! He died! Oh my god, PeeBee died, dude. PeeBee died on Keep Your Friends Close. Now, I don't think this will change the outcome of the race. The difference to make up here is just far too great for Flodge, unfortunately. But it is funny. It is funny. PeeBee would have clocked in at about a mid-52 there. Very respectable race time. But unfortunately is going to have to go again. Yeah, that's 2 races in a row where people have died on this mission. Perhaps the tournament is cursed. Perhaps BJ's used autos. Not a sponsor. Actually is a sponsor. Has cursed this tournament for us, guys. So PeeBee is now going to the hardware store to buy the chainsaw. Is going to do KYFC again. And I guess do P-word again. Doesn't have to make the replay this time. Flodge is doing the lazy HTC. I should talk about this. You just get down here as fast as you can, and then you take the call, and you start playing this girl's lines over Lance's lines, because her lines are a lot faster. And even though Lance doesn't get to finish what he says, the call still advances. So faster lines means a faster phone call. And that's how you speed that up. And then you can cram in this second call, all while you're waiting for the helicopter to, like, descend, all while you're waiting for the girl to get out of the helicopter so you can chainsaw her guts. Just give it right in the stomach. Here we go. Ba-blam! It's a violent game, guys. Rated M for mature. Okay. 17 or older in the chat room, please. So PeeBee now back at the mansion with his chainsaw in hand. Lance is going to die for a second time. For real, a second time. And now we're just going to gun down some dudes, pick up some guns. Good old-fashioned Vice City gameplay. Flodge is back at the Printworks. Commentator's going to burp, dude. Here it comes.
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay. You still don't get it, do you?
Oh, that was a shitty one.
Those 15 years were mine to spend.
All right. Flodge, listening to that phone call. He's going to do his CTC in a moment. PeeBee's on Sunny, and Sunny is dead, and that is time for PeeBee at a 55. Oh, some shit. I don't know. PeeBee, please provide us with your live split time so we can actually know what the hell your time was. Unfortunately, that does mean for Flodge and Lounge, honestly, heroic efforts from both runners. PeeBee displaying a very clean run and just having a little bit of meme at the end, you know, a little bit tee-hee, you know, a little bit of ha-ha-ha, a little bit of winky face, you know, why not? You got to spice it up somehow, you know.
That stupid prick Lance.
Did not make a difference in this outcome, unfortunately. Flodgen Lounge not getting the CTC snipe here. That's okay. I think the rain had an effect on the lineup, of course. The braking on those guys, like, they probably slide, they certainly do slide a lot more.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Over the course of that. So, anyway, can we get some Flodgen Lounge audio? So, let's do it like this. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. I just want to make sure I'm not being heard twice. I don't think I am. Right? I'm not? Okay, I'm not. Very good. Oh, he's got the music on, dude. DMCA'd immediately. Anyway. I guess something funny happened with the shotgun there. Anyway, Flodge wrapping this mission up very, very well. Flodge's going to get destroyed on YouTube, guys. Too bad. We won't be able to watch this in 2026 and hear about me talking about the Grimace Shake because it'll just be removed. And they'll send hitmen to my house for even thinking about uploading a song to YouTube.com. Anyway. Flodge soaring over the bridge, getting some style points in there. And cruising to victory. Shooting the wall, why not? Put some bullet holes in your walls, folks. Adds character. Flodge doing his own, doing the same thing here too. I'm too old for this strat, dude. If you're over the age of 30, which I'm not, but I'm almost there, so I can claim it, right? You're not allowed to do this strat. It's too new. So he's going for Pepega. P-word, sorry. And he is also doing the limo lineup. We're gonna just chile, relax for a little bit. Didn't bother to blow up the other, the other limos, but setting a trap for the very intelligent gangsters of the Forelli gang here. As we've seen, these guys have immaculate battlefield strategies. They have read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, and they know how to conquer. So let's see it here. Getting that lance kill properly done. You can always tell he's dead by the gun pickup. You know, maybe you want to look for that, just to be extra sure. Hiding behind the counter, making himself a drink. Probably, I would have a fucking drink after this run, dude. I would be guzzling, some White Claws right now, dude. White Claws, no laws, baby. It's the 4th tomorrow, man. Independence Day in America. You know what the fuck I'm doing. 15 White Claws. Waiting out the Sunny timer right now. Anybody ever go to kentpaul.com? Probably don't. Do it in a virtual machine. All right, Flodge has got the movement here. Are we gonna pull it off? Are we gonna pull it off? Oh shit! Don't die, man. Don't die. I think he's still alive, right? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Holy shit! Finally, a competitor that does not die during this mission. Oh my god! And time. All right, GG to Flodgen Lounge. Sub 1. We got a sub 1 off that. Well done, racers. Thank you very, very much for this race.
What does it look like?
It looks like
and congratulations to PeeBee. PeeBee moves on to face, streamer doesn't have the bracket up.
With a business associate. You know.
PeeBee moves on to face, the winner of Marushko. The winner of Marushko. And Glamarius. So that will be a very interesting race. We could have PeeBee versus Marushko or PeeBee versus Glamarius. Holy shit. There are so many. I'm doubled? Oh, shit. We're done. All right, we got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Give me a moment. We're gonna have a post-run interview with Flodgen Lounge. If he's feeling up for it. Let's see. Let me get this is what I want, right? Okay. All right. I got my desktop audio on. We got interviews, guys. Interviews. Professional stream. Flodgen Lounge. Are you here?
Yo,
Yo, what's up, dude? GG.
what is going on?
GG.
Thanks.
Crazy
GG's
run.
PeeBee.
Yeah, GG's to PeeBee as well. Thank you guys both. Tournament environment, very, very challenging. And, of course, I would say you had an unorthodox start to the run. But, nonetheless, you held it down, man. You finished it. You got to the end of the game. You got the sub-1. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, dude, turns out Jury Fury is a lot longer when you miss that thing.
I will say so. I will certainly say so. I was workshop like it's tough to navigate or like route on the fly, right? And that's really a thing you got to do when you encounter situations like that.
Yeah.
I saw the way it was unfolding, right? It's like it starts with that Hermes that had the car alarm.
Yep.
And that ripples effect into you can't take the call when you want to. And the next thing you know, you can't do the Jury Fury dupe. I was interested though. You kind of, I guess you started the mission and then you had the call going and then it went on mission 0 and then I think it's possible you could have taken the mission again, but I don't know what would have happened exactly. Maybe it might have been like just like a one-frame dupe where you just have to sprint to the Faggio, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was pretty confused. I was like, can I possibly pull it off? I thought I was gonna get soft locked for a second there, honestly. But
I was thinking that too. Yeah, I was thinking of soft lock because it's so hard to know. So after that, I'd imagine you started to feel like you settled in at some point, right?
yeah.
When did you feel like you were able to put that behind you and just look forward and keep going?
I'd say probably about Guardian Angels, I'd kind of figured we made it this far, without too many more slip-ups. Let's just stay the course and hopefully,
Sure.
Things go right.
Yeah. Yep. So another thing I noticed, Bar Brawl. I didn't have audio for like any of this. But Bar Brawl, I did notice you got on a bike that had that pop tire. Did you have
Yes.
pop tires for both bikes? Do you think? I have no idea.
Yeah, it was weird because the first bike, I didn't hear anything pop. Like, I thought it was good. I heard on the second bike, I thought the first one was fine, but as soon as I got on it, I saw that tire.
Yeah.
And I knew it was all doomed.
Yeah,
But,
it dips down like that. You're like, oh shit.
yes, exactly. But luckily, there was that nice guy with the Sanchez.
Yeah, the Sanchez.
Scooped that thing.
Yeah, I think that probably at that point was the play, because then you got that backup Sparrow, and you went from there, man, and then the heartbreaker rampage by. You got it the second time, but that first time, man, sucks.
Dude, I felt like it was good. But I wasn't going to take the save, and I was like, let me get it right.
Yeah, I hear you. Stinks though. You got that 2 minutes to just sit there and kind of think. I've been there. I've been in that position. Where it's like,
Yeah, I thought about just like jumping in the ocean. Maybe that'd be quicker, but it's about the weapons and all that.
Yeah, the weapons do come in handy for those last few missions for sure. But hey, I hope you had a positive first race experience, man. First tournament run. I'm sure we will have more of these. We'll have to call up some more sponsors. We got BJ's Used Autos this time, so we can get maybe Pastor Richards or V-Rock or something. we'll scrounge up some money for some tournaments in the future, I'm sure.
No, absolutely. It was a great time. I really enjoyed it. Hope to do more in the future. And GG's to PeeBee. Congrats on the win.
Yeah. PeeBee had if you didn't know, PeeBee died on KYFC.
Oh no.
PeeBee had a pretty clean run. PeeBee ended up with this 55 flat. But
55 with a death. That's awesome.
yeah, 55 with a death on that actually on Pepega, the P word. But alas, thank you guys both. I appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate all our racers. We will have more. Let me take a look at the schedule. I think we're going to have a fat Wednesday, guys. I think we're going to have at least 3 races on Wednesday. Tuesday, that's tomorrow. July 4th. Yo, you having a cookout, Flaj?
Stoked.
Gonna get some.
Oh, a cookout? Yeah, absolutely, man.
Get some glizzies. So yeah, we got Auntie versus Andre, Tuesday, July 4th. For me, that's at 3 p.m. I don't know how to communicate time zones at all. You guys are on your own. And then we have fucking streamer mode. I can't see these names. I think that's hold on, who else? Wednesday, we've got Zika versus Lasinka. And then later that day, we've got me, Mr. KZ Fru, versus Bitter HD. And I think we'll also have Red Opter versus Quasny, but that is TBD. It's to be dated or decided or whatever the hell. Thursday, we've got Rock versus Philippe. Friday, we've got Marushko versus Glamarius. So, exciting times ahead, guys. We're just getting started with this tournament. We have a lot more to go. So, please, if you haven't followed the channel, stick around for more. Unfortunately, I think that's it for us today. This race was scheduled to start at 5:30. Didn't really get underway until 45 minutes later because I had to whip up a layout, and then I had to call up everybody on my friends list and ask if I can get the stream key to this goddamn channel, and I finally did. Thank you, English Spin. I promised English Spin a kiss on the cheek. So, there you go, guys. Make some fan art of that. A little bit of Rule 34. That's going to be it for this broadcast today, though. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we will see you tomorrow for the 1 seed versus the 16 seed. We could have the biggest upset in BJ's used autos history. Wouldn't that be something? We already had one upset of the tournament. Let's see another maybe. Who knows? You'll have to find out. That's tomorrow, guys. That's I would say that's what, 20 hours from now? 21 hours from now. So just go sleep for 21 hours and wake up. And there you go. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you.